Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel. As you can see, today we're going to test out some new goodies from both Sephora and Ulta. I did place an order at both stores. We got Refi Beauty, Eaze, MAC Cosmetics, Tarte, lots of new goodies. So if you are new here, I would love it if you chose to stay for a while and click the subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you more than you know. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay, hair is pulled back. I am recovering from a cold. It feels like a sinus cold, head cold. It started with lots of sneezing, drainage, and then the sore throat came. No actual fever, but the cold chills. My last, gosh, I don't know if this video is gonna go up after the last one I posted, but the Chanel with the Camellia Futura, that video, like literally as soon as I turned off the camera because I was done filming, the cold chills started. Okay, we're gonna start with Sephora, and I'm just gonna pull out the products and I will insert a picture of the product. I'm not gonna go through every single detail because I do have a decent amount of products to test out. So the color correcting serum in pistachio from Eaze. It's a weightless tinted serum to help correct uneven skin tone and pigmentation. I purchased this one because I do have a lot of redness, especially like around here and usually on my cheeks. Now I have noticed that, especially when it comes to concealer, lately it's just still been peeking through my concealer. I don't add too much because for my personal skin, my age, it can cake up really quickly. So I don't like adding more. And then anytime I use a color corrector, so here's the top, and I put my concealer on top, it's just too much. This has a 12-month shelf life. It was made in Italia. Okay, so this almost looks like a little vial, and it has, so you probably have to take that out and attach. Okay, so let me do, yeah, it opens up just like a vial. That's interesting and fun. Okay, very interesting packaging. So the bottle itself is glass and the top is a silicone plastic. Now it seems secure once you get it on, but it was a little bit of a pain in the butt to get on. It was much easier once I took the cap to squeeze this to the top. I have some on here. I'm just gonna swatch it for you. And it seems like it's a serum. Okay. And there is a slight tint on there. Good. It feels soft. It feels hydrating. Green cancels red, so that's why I got the green one. I did watch Martina Lily's video today, and Eaze was featured in her video. She did test this out, but she picked up the lavender, I think it's the lavender shade, because this one was sold out where she was able to purchase it. So you basically squeeze this. Ooh. You know what, maybe I should shake it. Yep, make sure to shake it because I don't know if you could see, but so I'm just going to squeeze some. Just make sure you shake it well before. And my main concern is right here around my nose. I do get a little bit of redness right here and like around my mouth, but I figured let me try a color correcting serum instead of having to use a color corrector and just keep layering product upon product. This just seems like a much better alternative for me. It feels really nice, very moisturizing. If you have oily skin, Now, Martina Lily did not like having to squeeze this to get the product out. I actually have eye drops that I use on myself and my children, and this is how the component is. The bottom is glass and the tip is a silicone tip, and you squeeze the eye drops out. So I'm okay with that, but I can understand the difficulty. I mean, as long as you squeeze like a tiny bit of pressure, the product comes out. So, and I think it's working. Now I will be adding mattifying primer on top of it because my T-zone gets oily, but I want to say I do feel like the redness has minimized a tiny bit, and I'll have to keep using it to see how I feel about it. But so far, first impressions, feels nice. We'll see once I apply my base. Okay, so I did go into the Tom Ford Architecture Soft Matte Foundation in 6.5, and I mixed a tiny bit of the Surratt Dewdrop just to thin out the foundation a tiny bit. And my next purchase is going to be from Ulta, and it's the new Shape Tape Blur Concealer Stick. I purchased the shade 27S, which is described as a light medium sand, and it did come with a free gift, which is the large full coverage concealer brush. This concealer has a 12-month shelf life, and it was made in Korea. Okay, so I'm getting almost skincare vibes with this, right? It has like a little diamond shape up top. It doesn't feel heavy, and then on there it says Tarte Shape Tape Blur. And the stick itself is also the shape of a diamond. Let's swatch this. Oh, that feels very, very soft. Let me take out the brush. With Ulta, when I purchased it, I don't know if this is still part of the deal, but it came with a free concealer brush. So we are going to use this. Let me spot clean it real quick. Hold. Okay, this stick is kind of awkward and I don't want to over apply, so definitely you don't feel this is the best shape for a stick concealer. But I feel like I don't have too much redness to cover around my nose. Okay, we are going to use this, and I did spot conceal it. Let me make sure it doesn't have any the cleaner left over. Now this brush is a tiny bit, well, it might be the same size. I have a hair as my favorite concealer brush, which is the mini base. Yeah, okay, so maybe not too big. Yeah, it's working really nice. Now I did apply a very light amount. I don't know how full coverage this is because the Shape Tape concealer, it was very, very popular because it was a full coverage concealer. I don't really use full coverage concealers. I don't feel I need that much coverage, but that actually blended out really nicely. Okay, here, let's swatch the formula back here. Oh, that feels very soft. Okay, and I feel like it's sunk right into my skin. I do still have that Isamaya serum, and that blended in so nicely. Okay, and I think the tone is actually really nice. Okay, I'm back. My kids are being very loud downstairs, FYI. I did go in to cream, bronzer, and contour Victoria Beckham Contour Stylist in Travertine and CoverGirl True Blend. It's supposed to be a contouring stick, but the shade that I got, the second darkest shade, works a little bit more as a bronzer than an actual contour, so I used it as my bronzer. Okay, this next item I'm so excited about. The MAC Strobe Beam Liquid Blush. Nightlight is the shade, has a 12-month shelf life, and it was made in Canada. I was so excited for this, and they have so many fun blushes. To get on MAC Cosmetics PR list would be an absolute dream. They're such an iconic brand that even though you don't hear too many people talk on YouTube as far as makeup content creators go, it's definitely a brand that keeps killing it. I feel like, you know, it's just a personal opinion. So many fun colors. I only picked up one shade. Here's what the packaging looks like. Love it. It has like a ombre effect, and on the bottom it's like a frosty where you can pretty much see the tone of the blush. So pretty. I love this. It's so sleek. There's the doe foot. Oh, that looks fun. No scent, it just smells like makeup. Okay, so I have two different brushes out. The 99, which is a little bit more dense, smaller for a more precise application, and then a more fluffy one, the 96. So we'll see which brush I prefer. And I'm gonna try applying directly to my cheek and see how that goes, and then maybe the other side we'll do on the back of my hand and pick it up from there. Let's try the 96. Nope, 99, just kidding. Okay. Okay, that actually blended quite easily. I would say they have a pretty sheer slash translucent base. Gosh, my little baby hairs are getting... Again, the 99 brush. This is the cheek that always looks patchy, by the way. I never trust this cheek because it's my bad cheek. And also the camera, at least on the viewfinder, it always makes it look even more patchy than what I see in real life. Okay, now we're gonna try my good cheek. I'm telling you, this one, no matter what I do, it just always looks patchy. I said I was gonna pick it up from the back of my hand, didn't I? Okay, now we're gonna use the 96. Okay, definitely liking this brush more for this formula. And see how this side's not looking patchy at all. Let me see if the swatch... Okay, it was not dry down yet, but once you blend it, it does feel like it dries down. Okay, so let me apply some fresh product on the back of my hand. Pick it up from here and apply it like that. Okay, for sure. Enjoy this brush more for this formula than the more dense brush. Yeah, doesn't matter. This cheek is just always looking so patchy. It's so annoying sometimes. Okay, but that's a beautiful color. It does have a tiny bit of strobing glow, hence the name. Okay, beautiful. Alright, my lovelies, I am back. I only have 2 more products that are new for this video. Let me tell you what I finished the face off with. I went into the new What's Up Beauty pressed powders, light for my under eyes and medium for the rest of my face. So far, I can use it for both my under eyes and the face. There's not too many powders that I can do that with. I've been loving it. It's been working fabulous, especially my T-zone, holding my oils in. We'll see in the summer, but for right now, it's working. The Laura Mercier Glowy Bronzer in shade 20. Mixed the Say blush, the new ones they came out with, in Chow with the new YSL Glowy Blush in Nude Lavalier. Eyebrows, I have on Refi Beauty Brow Pencil, Anastasia Brow Gel. For highlighter, I went in to the Dior Luminizer in Pink Halo. And then for the eyes, I went into this little mini thing from Hard Candy. It's the Bare Monochrome Shadows, and I think Moods is this color story. Yeah, that's drugstore. It was $3.99, I think, for this little palette. Wow. I don't know if they all perform like this, but this one, wow. And I think that's it. Yeah. Mascara is next. This is the MAC Stack Elevated Mascara. It has a 6-month shelf life, and it was made in Italia. 165% instant lash lift, 36-hour wear. Who would wear a mascara for that long? I don't know. It is 91% naturally derived, and the wand, hopefully I could find a picture and post it. That's what pulled me into this mascara. There's only one mascara that I have absolutely fallen in love with, and it's one that Jaclyn Hill used to rave about. It's the one with a very small mascara wand. It's very thin, and I used to use it for my lower lashes and for my upper lashes, and it worked beautifully. It didn't flake. It was just wonderful. Any other MAC mascara that I have tried after that one, they just flake. And that for me is the number one huge no-no, is when it flakes. It's a deal breaker for me personally. Okay, so here is, this is so cute. I love it. Now this is supposed to be the mini. It's pretty big for being a mini. But you all know that I love testing minis out before the full. Do you see how the wand is curved? Interesting. Okay, so let's try this out. Right now, the mascara I am currently loving is the Haus Labs. I absolutely love and adore that mascara. It's one of my top mascaras. It hasn't taken the place of the What's Up Beauty. That one is still my number one. But Haus Labs would be probably number 2. Okay, so far, wand I'm enjoying. It is separating nicely, lengthening, no volume. And this wand, I'm enjoying this wand. Okay. So the true test is going to be if it flakes. Because so far, first impressions, I'm enjoying the way my lashes are looking. Okay, so mascara, no mascara. All right. Okay, the very last new item for this video is, well, makeup item, because I did get a free sample of a perfume and I will show you that. It's from Refi Beauty. This is the Lip Sculpt lip liner. I picked up the shade Fawn because I already panned the shade Fawn in the original formula and the original packaging. This has a 6-month shelf life. What? That is not long at all. And it was made in China. Yeah, the older formulation has a longer shelf life. It looks like 12 months, maybe 18, I don't know. Okay, let me open this up. I'm gonna have to rip this. Gotta grab my little scissors. So this is the old one and this is the new one. Okay, so the color is different. They are the same height, it looks like. And you could tell that this is just like a clip-on. And then here on this one you can tell, because this one has the little lip sealant on the bottom. And then you flip that and it has the lip liner on top. The one I have left is Dusk. And this new one, there it is. So my question is, did she keep the same component because that's what it was known for? Because since it's just a lip liner, I feel like it doesn't need to be as bulky as this because it doesn't have the sealant, right? I don't know. The lip liner component looks the same. Okay, so this is supposed to be a better formula. It's supposed to last longer. You technically don't need the sealant, but if I'm being 100% honest, this formula, the older one, is already so long lasting within itself. I never would use the sealant. I just felt like I didn't need it. Let's go ahead and apply this. And this formula, if I could only use one lip liner formula for the rest of my life, it would definitely be this Refi Beauty lip liner formula, because it was already great to begin with. I don't feel she needed to change the formula, just the packaging and get rid of the sealant like she did. But I feel like the component is still pretty bulky for not having the sealant. So if she would have maybe made the packaging not as bulky, I'm just wondering if it was more of a power move because this is what her lip liners are known to look like. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let me swatch it short so I could show you. So there is the tone. And then once I'm done with my lips, I'll show you how well they stay once they're dry. Okay, there it is. And then yeah, see? It's not gonna move. It's gonna stay put. I am gonna add this new Dior lipstick. Its shade is 418 Beige Oblique. I forget what they call this formula. It's like a lipstick and balm hybrid. But it's pretty, it's like a warm kind of neutral shade. But I thought it would go well with this lip liner. Oh, I missed this tone. It is so pretty. I love this lip liner. I have never panned a lip liner. This is the first lip liner that I had ever panned. Okay, that is it. That is all the new makeup products for this video. I did receive a free Valentino Born in Roma. I don't think I own this one. I don't know if this is new, honestly. And it's so cute. Do you see that? Is it, okay. It's one of those where you, oh, that smells good. Oh yeah, that smells beautiful. Okay, definitely gonna enjoy this perfume. It smells really, really nice. Okay, here is the finished makeup. Let's talk about everything real quick. Okay, so this Eaze color correcting serum. I don't know if this is technically a primer, but I can definitely see myself using this before makeup, especially if I want really good hydration. I feel like that is the best that it's been looking around my nose as far as redness goes. Now I'll have to keep using that. I'll have to keep using all of the new products in this video. This is just a first impressions. So far I'm enjoying this. I think it did work at color correcting my redness, and it's a very beautiful serum. Now for the Tarte Shape Tape Blur Stick Concealer. So far so good. I think my under eyes look really nice. No creasing, it looks smooth. The tone I got is a good one. Not a huge fan of the shape, but it's not a huge deal. I'm not sure about the packaging. I think they could have done better. And this brush, it's reminding me so much of my favorite concealer brush from Sona G. So I'm stoked it's in my collection. And thank you because it was free. Okay, the next item is the MAC Cosmetics Strobe Beam Liquid Blush. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is a little bit more of a translucent based kind of blush, so keep that in mind. I feel like it worked decently applying it directly to my cheek, but I think the best way and the most flawless application would probably be to put on the back of your hand and pick it up from there. But you saw I applied it both ways and I don't feel like I had an issue with it lifting any makeup or anything. This formula is really, really nice. I'm enjoying it. First impressions, I feel, is a good one. Okay, this MAC mascara. I'm not sure it layered all that great. When I first applied it, I was definitely enjoying it, but then off camera, when I tried building it up a tiny bit, I don't know, I felt like it was not clumpy, but just not building up on top of each other all that great. So I will have to keep testing this and let you know what I think. Okay, the new Refi lip liner. First of all, I already enjoyed the Ulta formula, so, you know, other than them being a tiny bit more long lasting, it's a beautiful, beautiful lip liner. I just wish maybe the component wasn't as bulky because we no longer have the lip seal, so I don't see why it still needs to be bulky like that. I hope I'm making sense. Is that everything? Is that all the new stuff? I think that's all the new stuff. Okay. I think overall, good first impressions. Everything worked out great. My makeup looks beautiful. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. I hope you enjoyed watching me test out these new makeup products. I always have so much fun when I hang out with you all. Hopefully, I'm not too soft-spoken in this video because I do feel like my voice maybe is not projecting as loudly as it could since I am recovering from being sick. So hopefully you can hear me well. Okay, yeah, I had fun. Everything was a success, good first impressions. Let me know if any of these products are items that you were interested in trying out yourself and if you picked any of them up. Okay, so with that being said, do not forget to give the video a big ol' thumbs up, and also don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you all on my next video. Bye!